Seton Hall presents Teach with Television. Welcome to Teach with Television. I'm Laura Maltez.
And I'm Jack Schneider. Today, we'll begin a series of 10-minute programs on the various roles the media play in our lives.
Television has a tremendous influence on our everyday lives.
This series will reveal the ways that television can be a service to the learning process, including an interview with a special guest.
Here with us in the studio today is Professor William Pace from Seton Hall University. He's a sound and visual media professor here at our school. Thank you so much for joining us today, Professor Pace.
Sure.
My first question that I wanted to ask you was, how did you decide to pursue a career in film, and why did you make that decision?
Well, I was always enamored with movies ever since I was really young. But I came from a small town. There was no real movie opportunity, so I did the usual high school play thing. Then when I went to college and I did theater there, but I kept finding myself drifting towards everything that movies were related to. And ultimately, I started making little movies in undergraduate school, but then I decided I really want to do this, and I applied to New York University Graduate Film School and got in, and that's where I went.
That's amazing. And I know you have a lot of different experience with writing, producing, and directing. So what would you say would be your favorite position in the production process?
Post-production, after the production process. Production is mostly just a challenge constantly. It's either somebody going like this, like going, you don't have any time, or you don't have any money. So it's constantly, it's very stressful, and you're always working to work with the limitations. But once you're in the edit room, you get the footage, you look at it, and you can create what you really want from that.
Yeah, definitely. And what would you say is one challenge that you experienced with pursuing a film, a career in film, and how did you overcome it?
The biggest challenge for anybody is constant rejection, and the worry and concern that maybe you aren't good enough, or that you don't have talent. And I tell my students all the time, you need three things: talent, tenacity, and thick skin. And you only need two of those. And talent actually isn't really required, unfortunately, if you watch a lot of bad stuff. A lot of people have talent, tough skin and tenacity, but no talent, and they persevere. So perseverance and commitment is really, really important.
Yeah, and as a professor here, you do have two different career paths in your palette. So would you say, why would you say you decided to teach?
Teach? Because I love school. I always, it's a chance to be in school for my adult life. And I really loved going to school when I was young, and I always knew I wanted to teach. I really did. To me, it's the best of both worlds. I get to make things, films I really like, and I get to help others learn how to do that.
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us, Professor Pace, and for giving us that advice for students.
You bet.
This has been Teach with Television. This program was produced by Seton Hall University and is solely responsible for the content.